Join me and we will begin. Welcome. Here we are again. Glad you could join in. So we're working today with idea number 1, coming home to the body. Coming home to the body to check in. So we start with get comfortable. We start with finding that place that's comfortable for feet, legs, hips, and especially low back and middle back. And shoulders and arms and hands resting down and eyes closed. So join me here as you settle into the chair, as you settle and come home to the body. As we check in, we're checking in to discover any discomfort anywhere. That's where you need to take care. You're the only one who feels it. You're the only one who can manage it. What's enough? What's too much? That is taken care. So, hands back to rest, eyes closed. Find the movement of the breath. Feel the expansion, inhale. Feel the letting go, exhale. Breath always behind the scenes. When we bring our attention there, it brings us to the inside. Brings us and holds us to the inside. We stay engaged, paying attention to the breath. So today we are looking at the practice that is the strength building element of the practice. So a yoga practice can be moved in many different directions. And so we want to move through all of those options so that we bring the maximum possibilities to the body. Today, our focus is on longer stay. And what comes from that, from the strength and sometimes just the stretch, both are essential. So let's come back to take a breath and feel everything relaxing and still and resting. That's what we want to notice, the sensation of stillness. The legs, the hips, the back, the shoulders, the arms, the hands, and the fingers. Stillness. So I'll have another breath here of stillness. And then we'll wake up. Hands, fingers, stretch and lift those fingers and spread the hands and feel it. Stretch, stretch, stretch. It's a long stay stretch. Stretch is the emphasis here. When we pull the fingers down over the knuckles, it's stretch. Long stay here. We'll release the movement of the knuckles, the joint of the thumb, the knuckles and the fingers movement. Then we pause, thumb in, fingers wrap, power squeeze, feel your strength, feel your power, and release, stretch, web. Pull down claw. I'm staying a little longer in the stretch movement, beak, and staying a little longer in the strength, paw, stay, feel your strength, feel your power, open, feel stretch, stay, feel it. Pull the fingers down, knuckles, stretch, feel it. Stay, feel it. Movement, quack, 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 beak, paw, power and strength as you wrap and squeeze and stay. Feel your strength, feel your power. Here's one more open, feel stretch. Pull fingers down, feel stretch. Movement, the joints of the hand always need to move. And then the strength piece, thumb, fingers wrap, power squeeze, feel your strength, feel your power, squeeze as hard as you can squeeze, release, hands to rest. Feel the breath, relax. Relax, but check in with a feeling tone in the fingers, the hands. Feeling tone in fingers and hands from movement. That's energy. We generated energy through movement. Next movement series is shoulders. Here we go, up, back, and down. A few like that. Just gentle movement, rolling the shoulders up, back, and down. Up, back, and down. Up, back, and down. Press hands down, feel extra stretch, stay, feel stretch, feel stretch, feel stretch, and lift up and stay, feel contract. That's what you're feeling in the tops of the shoulders. Pulling the shoulders up, that muscle has to contract on each side. Feel it. Okay, now one side up, back, and down. Other side up, back, and down. Pause, press hands down. Now both again, up, back, and down. Your normal pace, bringing in movement, movement to muscle, movement to ligament and tendon, movement, the bones, up, back, and down, up, back, and down. Next time you're in the down, press the hands down, feel long, stay, stretch. Where do we feel it? And soften. Up, back, and down. Up, back, and down. Up and stay. That's contraction. That's strength building. Where do we feel it? And now once more, one side up, back, and down. Drop the other, up, back, and down. Press both down, feel extra long, stay, stretch, and soften. And have a breath. And we move the action up the line into the neck. As we say, our 3-part series, yes, no, maybe so. Yes is lift the chin and tuck the chin. It's an inhale on the lift up. It's an exhale on the tuck. Lift on the inhale, tuck on the exhale. When we lift, the whole front is in stretch, stay, feel it. When we tuck, the whole back of the neck is in stretch, stay, feel it. Inhale up, exhale, tuck. Inhale up, again, stay, feel it. The front is in stretch, but the back is in a passive contract. Now tuck, the back of the neck is in an active stretch, stay, feel it. The front is in a passive contract, feel it. Come back to center, have a breath. That was the yes. Here's the no. So it's an exhale side, inhale back, exhale other side, inhale back. Notice which side has more intensity for your feeling tone. That's your tighter side. For me, it's the right side, is the tighter side. As I move between. Exhale side, inhale back. Exhale side, pause, feel extra stretch as you stay. There's a passive contract on the inside, an active stretch on the outside, and come back. Other side, tip to the side. Active stretch on the outer rim, passive stretch, contract, working on the other side, back to center, have a breath. So this was the no. We'll do it again. No, 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 and no. Come back. Yes, no, maybe so is the side stretch. Ear tips down, chin tips up. Active stretch on the top side. Pause, feel it. Passive contract on the bottom side. Notice it. Active stretch, come back. Check it out, other side. Ear down, chin up. Active stretch on the top side, pause, feel that long stay stretch. Passive contract on the bottom side, feel it, and come back. Now repeat, side and back, side and back. Stretch, return, stretch, return. Your own pace. Noticing the tighter side. Next time, center, come to a rest pose. Pause, close eyes, feel sensation, feel reaction, feel breath, and release. Next, we bring up the arms. So as we press the elbows back, all along the spine is contract. When we fingers touch and elbows press, the whole back of the spine is in stretch. Contract is strengthening. Stretch is balancing out the muscle tone. Contract is strengthening. Pause here and feel it. Longer stay, holding that contract and strengthening. Stretch as we fingers touch, elbows press, pause, feel the stretch. Okay, repeating. Open and close. And open and close. Open, feel contract all along the spine. Close, feel stretch. Open again, have a breath. Next, we bring hands overhead and pull elbows down. So let's see what's happening to the shoulder blades when the hands go overhead, the shoulder blades open. When we pull the elbows down, the shoulder blades hug in. Let's feel it. Up, pull down. Shoulder blades hug into center. That's contract and strengthening. Here is stretch. Hands overhead. Pause. Feel it. Pull down. Contract. Pause. Feel it. Repeating. Feeling stretch. Feeling contract at the bottom of the shoulder blades. Opening. Pulling together. Come back to neutral. Now we're going to feel the sensation from the ear out to the shoulders as we bring the hands overhead. This is in contract. It's a very gentle, soft feeling, so you may not even notice it. But when you pull down, this whole region goes into stretch. That we feel. Top is contract. Top is stretch. Contract is strengthening. Stretch is bringing balance to the muscle tone. And again, contract the top. Passive contract, pull down, active stretch. Again, passive contract, active stretch. Come back to neutral. Fingers touch. Now we'll circle those elbows, drawing circles, little baby circles or bigger circles, or changing direction. Sometimes I like to draw a figure 8 with the tips of my elbows. So play with it. Large circles, small circles, different direction circles, large circles, small circles. You make it your own. Just bringing in movement to the bones, to the ligaments, to the tendons, to the muscle, everything moving. We'll pause here. Come back to stillness, release the hands to the center, bring the hands down, bring the elbows wide, press as hard as you can press, stay, feel your strength, soften. Press as hard as you can press, stay, feel your strength, soften. Press as hard as you can press, stay, feel your strength, feel your power. Strengthening, soften. Press again, stay, bone density building, soften. Now rotate out, up, in, up, out. Just notice what you feel and where you feel it, different for each. So I feel very little on my left side, but on the right side, I feel it through the whole arm and into the shoulder. I feel more range on the left side, more sensation on the right side. Back to the center. Again, press as hard as you can press. Feel your strength, feel your power. Long stay, release. Hands to rest, eyes closed. Feel the breath. Feel the breath reacting to the work level. Feel the breath settling. So now we begin that stretch through the whole back of the spine. And on the other side, there's a passive contract. So let's feel both. Hands to rest. Drop the chin. Feel the neck stretch in the back. And notice there's a passive contract in the front. Slide the hands over the knees. Feel the ribs stretch in the back. There's a passive contract moving into the belly. Slide the hands all the way down the line. There's a deep stretch all the way down the spine. And in the front, there's a passive contract. We hardly feel it. We come back up. Bring hands to rest. Lifting rib cage, lifting chin. The whole front is in stretch. The back is in contract. We repeat, tucking chin, rounding over knees, sliding down, 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 pause, feel the stretch. Have a breath, come back. Now stretching the front, lifting ribs, lifting chin, feel it in the front. Stretch, feel it in the back, passive contract. Tuck again, repeat. Repeat at your own comfortable pace. Working with the front stretch, working with the back stretch. Working the whole length of the spine. Next time down, we'll stay. Again, explore the sensation of stretch all along the spine. And in the front, the passive contract. It's all a package. Final breath here. We'll come back up and prepare for core strength. Crossing one leg over the other. We cross, we lift up the arms. So this is contract coming back, contract coming up. Eccentric contraction, concentric contraction. Strengthening. Next time back, we'll have the stay where we open, close. Isometric contraction. When we close again, come back up and release and change out the legs. Other foot on top. Have a breath. Bring up the arms. Swing to one side. Contract, come back. Contract, come up. Next time back, we'll have the stay for the isometric contraction. Walk the hands up and down. Inhale up, swing it around. Other same. Stay. Isometric contraction is the stay. Pause here, come back up, return to center and release and release. Open, fold, stay. So the only thing going on here is long stretch and breath recovery, of course. Feel the breath, reacting to the work. Feel the stretch. Wherever you feel it most is exactly perfect for you. Inner leg, hip, low back. See what's true for you. Different for each. Just perfect for each. So we watch the breath, gradually coming back to rest after all of that work. A couple more breaths here. Enjoy the stay, stretch. Okay, press the hands and come back up. Now pick one side, one leg, hand to the thigh, hand on top of it. Aim nose toward those hands. And lean toward those hands. Stay for this long stay, stretch. Long stay, stretch. So as we stay, there's lengthening, there's yielding, you feel it. Power muscle that connects the hip to the back. Final breath here. Press the hands, come back up to the center and swap it out for the other leg. Hand to the thigh, hand on top. Rotate the shoulders, lean in. Feel it. Enjoy the lengthening and gradual release. That powerful stretch and the long stay. Press, come back up. Both hands, circle. So we come forward and then move to one side and back, and the other side and forward, rotating over hip sockets, hydrating, lubricating. So we say movement is the magic lotion. So this is about the hip sockets, the inner legs, the low back. See what you notice. Pace that works for you. Next time forward, pause there, have a breath, then circle the other way. Pause, center, stay again. Feel whatever you notice, feel the breath. Enjoy the stretch. Finishing with this long stay stretch, come back up, bring the legs back. We prepare strength legs. Series, up, kick, up, release, up, kick, up, release. So that's our series, the pace that works for you. Fast or slow, high or low. Pause. Now we're going to come and stay. Point and flex. Circle around. Point and flex. And down. Other one. Stay. Point and flex. Circle around. Circle around. Flex again and down. Now we'll do another set. Have a breath. Lift. Extend. Lift. Release. Up. Kick. Up and down. Now we're coming for another stay. Point and flex. Circle around. Long stay, strength building, toes to the face, heel stretches away, feel it, and down, have a breath. Other side stay, point and flex. Circle around. Flex again, toes to the face, heel stretches away, and bring it down. Have a breath. Cross one side over the other, one leg, slide hands over knees, and stay, stretch. Feel the breath. Feel the stretch. Is it more at the neck, the upper back and shoulders? Is it more through the spine or lower down, low back? Final breath here. We're going to deepen and change the dimension of the stretch by bringing the leg up and leaning in. Powerful stretch that moves into the hip and across the low back. Okay, let's release and other foot on top. And again, hands slide over the knees and down a bit. Drop the chin. See if it's any different with this leg on top. Preparing to draw that top leg up and lean in. Deepening the stretch that moves into the hip, across the low back. Final breath. Okay, bring it down. Come back to sit. We're preparing to stand, so we say 1 foot back, nose over toes, making these power muscles do that job of lift and stand. Then we're coming from seated to standing, dropping into mountain. So feet hip width apart. We drop into mountain, toes and knees unlock, relax. Tailbone tuck for some. All extension crown. Shoulders up, back and down. Feeling those qualities of the mountain. Solid, steady, strong and still. Feel it. We'll release for the standing back bend, forward bend as we lean back and stretch the core. As we fold halfway with soft knees, just fold halfway. Knees are bent. Repeating the pace that works for you. This is stretch the front, stretch the back. Stretch the front, the back is in passive contract. Stretch the back, the front is in passive contract. And repeating. This is your first aid kit for the back. Whenever it's feeling cranky, take a moment, do a few, it works. So this is primarily about the stretches, the stretch to the front, the stretch to the back, and the next time you're in the forward plane with the hands over the knees, pause and stay. Feel the breath, feel reaction, and release back to mountain. Toes, knees, unlock. Tailbone tuck for some. Crown extension. Shoulders up, back and down. Feel it again. So we brought in movement. There's a different feeling tone in the body. Now release, we move to spinal twist, and then we'll come back to mountain. So knees are unlocked, that's important. Arms can be alongside, in the back, in the front. I prefer the front, so do what works for you as we go side, side. It's about the twist. It's about the twist between every vertebra. We're rotating, hydrating, lubricating. Movement does it. And keeps the muscles, ligaments, and tendons all active and responsive. Without movement, everything gets stiff and tight, and it's not comfortable. So this is how we keep comfortable. We'll let it slow down, let it die down, let it come back to rest. Mountain again. Solid and steady, strong and still. Checklist, toes, knees, tailbone, crown, shoulders up, back and down. Feel it again. Feel the breath. Feel your reaction. And we release for leg stretch. Long stay, leg stretch, hands to the chair, knees are soft, folding down, just stretching the legs. Long stay, stretch. Okay, now we're going to come into the long stay. Strength, hips, back and down, back and down, back and down. Fingers touch or lift away. Long stay, strength. Okay, return to the stretch. Feel the breath. As we stretch the legs, no force. Alternating sides is how I do it. It's more gentle to the structures of the body. Still get the stretch. Let's drop back down once more. Hips back and down, 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 down. Fingers touch or lift away. Long stay for strength. Finish long stay stretch. Return to the stretch and do feel the breath pace, reflecting that hard work. Resilience. Breath. Sensation of stretch. Observing the breath. Final breaths here. So let's come back up to stand and prepare for side stretch. Chair to the side. Legs are wide. Chair to the side, legs are wide. We're going to be able to stretch the hand down the side of the chair and bring the stretch to the top side. So once more, chair to the side, legs are wide, knees are unlocked. Unlock those knees and bring up the outside arm, elbow bends. When you're ready, slide the arm up and over, slide the other hand down, feel stretch in the ribs, come back, hand behind the head. Knees unlock, elbow up, elbow back, hand slides down, get your stretch. Come back up on the inhale breath and release the arm and turn around or swap out the chair. Chair to one side. Legs are wide. Knees unlocked. Hand can slide. So, chair to the side, legs are wide, knees unlocked, hand can slide, elbow up. Slide that hand down, slide that elbow up and over, feel it, rib stretch, and come back. Hand behind the head, knees unlock, tip that elbow up, tip that elbow back, slide the hand down and stay. On the inhale breath, return, release the arm, release the leg, prepare for a balance challenge. So that would be one foot forward, the other foot behind, holding focus, balancing challenge, teaching the body to stabilize itself. Let's change sides. Other foot forward, foot behind, tracking, holding focus. The wobbles are the corrections. Corrections that are stabilizing the body. Final breath here, release and release. Let's reposition the back of the chair. So, inside foot forward, we're coming to the warrior 1, 2, and 3 with a long stay. So, we're going to bend the knee, find the alignment, knee, ankle, toe, toes visible over the bent knee, adjusting the angle of the back heel. So, for the warrior 1, we're going to bend that knee and sweep up the arm, and it's a long stay. It's a back bend. So with each inhale, feel yourself lifting just a bit more. Pressing legs and hips. Okay, release the arm, straighten the leg, bring the fingertips, and rotate that elbow back, back, back. Bend that front knee, straighten the arm. If you want to add the front arm, it's the warrior 2. Stay. Okay. Now we're going to bring the fingertips back to the shoulder, bring the elbow forward, 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 straighten the leg, reposition for the warrior three, which is the lean forward, stand on the inside leg, lift the outside leg, bring the arm back and stay. Okay, back leg down, hand to the front leg. It's a resting place. Parsvottanasana. Feel the breath reacting to all that work, all that long stay, that strengthening series. Okay, come back up. We're going to reposition the chair to work the other set, work the other side. Inside foot forward, outside foot wide and back. Alignment, knee, ankle, toe. And when you're ready, bring up the arm and stay. Pressing both heels. Feeling the work, active work in the legs, strengthening. Active work in the upper body, lengthening. Final breath. Release the leg. Bring the fingertips back to shoulder. And we're going to open out, open wide. Extend the arm. You can bring up the front arm if you like. Warrior two, stay. Okay. Bring the fingertips back, bring the arm back, release, reposition for the stand, the warrior three. Stand on the front foot, lift the back leg, stay. The warrior three. Okay, bring the back leg down, bring the hand to the front leg. It's a stretch, relax, counter pose, stay. Feeling the breath. We'll release and reposition with hands to the back of the chair. Now we'll bring a bit more stretch as we bring both legs back and fold from the hips with soft knees, stay. Just check in with the breath. Check in with stretch sensation, legs, hips, and back. Check in with the breath, how it's settling. So this long stay is all about stretch. Final breath. Step back up toward the back of the chair and lean in a bit as we begin our series of lifting the legs to build strength from here, here, and here. Hands to rest. So we'll begin with inhale up, exhale down, alternating sides. Your own pace. When you're down, come to a rest and have a breath. So each lift is a contraction, each contraction is a strengthener. Now lift and stay. And down. Other side, lift and stay. And down. Have a breath. We'll add another set. Inhale up, exhale down. Strengthening. Now come back for a stay. And down. Other side, stay. and down. Step back, step back. It's all about stretch and relax. So that was a lot of contraction, a lot of work for legs, hips, and low back. All about strength. This is all about stretch. Final breath. Lift back up. Bring in our other balance challenge, which says stand on one foot, bring the other one in front or behind, lock eyes on something not moving, and challenge balance. And then we'll change it out. And we'll change it out and release and sit down. Come to the chair, fold forward there, relax. Feel the breath. Feel the stretch. Long stay stretch. Stretch of the back, the low back, the hips. See what you feel. And the breath tells you it's coming back to its resting place. So then we'll begin to work again. This next series, as you know, strengthens the back through contract. Final breath. Go ahead and let the arms down. So we're working with repetition. Press up, peel up, and exhale down. Press up, peel up, and exhale down. Keep on going. Next, press up, peel up is a stay. Pulse the hands. Contracting the muscles all along the spine. And down and stay. Have some breaths here. Check in. Check in with sensation. Check in with your reaction. Okay, we'll add another set. Press up, peel up, and exhale down. Press up, peel up, and exhale down. Press up, peel up, and exhale down. Press up, peel up, stay. Pulse the hands again. Working the muscles of the back. Down, down, down. Breath here. Relax. Preparing for asymmetrical stretch stay. Another breath. Press up, peel up, bring one arm forward, lengthen fingertip to fingertip, stretch, stretch, stretch it, and down. Down and have a breath. Press up again. Bring the other arm forward, lengthen, stretch it, stretch it, stretch it, and down. Down with a breath. Hands to the thighs, or leave them down, your choice, what you like best. As we watch the breath, begin to level, begin to settle, returning. So that's our resilience. We bring a demand into the body, and then we come back to rest. Okay. Final breaths here. Come back up to sit, and we prepare for spinal twists with a stay. So let's say hand across, hand down behind. Press that hand that's across and lengthen the spine. Now use your exhale breaths to gradually and gently, with each exhale, gently deepen the twist. It's a long stay twist. Stretching in the outer rim, the neck, the outer ribs. The inner rim is in passive contract. See if you can feel that. Final breath, release the head forward. Release the hands, release back to center, and have a breath. Check it out. Other set. Hand across, hand down behind, press, lengthen the spine. Use the breaths, the exhale breaths, to gradually and gently deepen your way into this long stay twist. We'll release the head forward. Release arms, shoulders, ribs, belly back to center. Fold. Feel the breath. Feel your reaction. Final breath here. Sit back up and sit back, preparing for eye movements. Get comfortable in the chair. Legs, hips back, hands to rest. Eyes are closed. Hands to rest. Eyes are closed. Just be comfortable in the chair as we prepare for eye movements, working the tiny muscles of the eyes. Picture giant clock dial. Open the eyes to the 12, move to the 3, to the 6, to the 9, back to the 12, close the eyes. Have a breath. We go counterclockwise. We open at the 12 again, and this time go 9, 6, 3, 12 again. Close the eyes. Have a breath. Picturing the diagonal lines of movement, we'll open up and bring the eyes from the 2 to the 8, a few back and forth. Okay, pause, close, center, have a breath. The other diagonal line from the 4 to the 10, a few. Exercising eyes. Pause, close, center, and relax the eyes. Have a breath. Focal point, extend arm, extend thumb. Focal point, look at the tip of the nose, feel it in the eyes. Focal point, tip of the thumb, feel it in the eyes. Focal point, go far away and back to the thumb and back to the nose and repeat, exercising eyes. Which one do you feel it in more? I feel it much more in my left eye. Okay, pause, close, center, and release. Have a breath. Make sure you're comfortable enough in the chair because we're bringing hands together, rubbing palms. Rubbing palms to build up heat. Building up heat to cup the palms over the eyes. Try it. Eyes, warm, dark, soft, relaxing. Bring the fingertips to the bridge of the nose and stroke out to the temples with a feather light touch. Light touch. Pause at temples. Bring fingertips, temples to jawline, jawline to chin. Release the hands, resting on the legs, palms open, eyes closed. Again, find the breath. Find the movement of the breath. Feel the inhale, feel the exhale. Finding the breath. And on the next exhale, draw the fingers gently in. On the inhale, stay. On the exhale, let the fingers open. On the inhale, stay. Close on the exhale. Inhale, stay. Open, exhale. Inhale, stay. Exhale, close. Inhale, stay. Exhale, open, release movement, stay in stillness. Final breath here, lift arms, open wide, cross pat yourself on the back for taking care for another day, and I thank you. See you next time.